No cars, no rest, no sleep. But there are worse places to be marooned than this.
And the wind is literally blowing the cobwebs out of our minds.
So we're being hugely philosophical today on the GLA adventure. We started off this morning by saying, can you throw a rock in the air and get it to come back and hit you? Then we said that the birds in the sky are taunting us. They're just hanging out, suspended in midair, looking at us, saying, you sorry wingless creatures. For me, it all started with a spectacular sunrise at the Chihuahua Dam. We're at a lucha libre wrestling gym in San Luis Potosi. My search for a Mexican night out ended in the Plaza Garibaldi in Guadalajara de Noche.
Today's plan, of course, is to drive 900 kilometers. We're going from Mexico City to San Cristobal. This museum cafe in San Cristobal, it's known for its coffee. So we're at the Guatemala border.
A process that we thought would take about 2.5 hours has ended up taking more like 5.5.
Sunrise at Villa Catarina. There's a great bloody blue lake outside my window, and on the other side, 3 volcanoes.
I'm breathless, literally. I cannot, I'm gasping for breath looking at your cars. If we thought that the Guatemala border was bad, we hadn't seen anything yet.
We've been here 10 hours trying to cross over into Honduras. It's quite tiring and disappointing.
So we're heading to the site of the Copan ruin. Look at the power of nature, folks. You come up here and feel completely insignificant. Why are ports of entry so incredibly unfriendly? Even when you fly into an airport, the first person you interact with is an immigration officer who's possibly the most unfriendly human being on the planet. In our case, we've been driving into these land borders, which are incredibly unwelcoming. So another day, another border crossing, another problem. Apparently there's a new law that says that effective immediately, you can no longer drive right-hand drive vehicles in Costa Rica.
We have 2 options. Basically, we can either put the cars on a truck and send them across to the Panama border. We will then hire some rental cars and go. Or, well, the other thing is to wait for someone in the government to say, okay, these 2 cars are done. But I don't think that's going to happen. So, what do you suggest?
See, we're on a tight deadline and we can't really afford for you to sort of waste any more time stuck at this border. So, I guess we don't have a choice. Let's go ahead with that. Tell them to find out what the costs are, the details, and then I think we should be able to just go ahead with that decision. So at least we keep moving.
All right. Okay. So we'll put the cars on the truck and we'll hire some other cars and continue this thing.
All right.
We're in a minibus and we're now heading to Liberia.
Correct.
We're heading to Liberia to rent some cars. Marcel is going to tell us the plan for the next 2 days. It's way too complicated for my brain to handle, so.
Well, to be honest, we're gonna start now, picking up the cars in Liberia, and then from there we're gonna go back to the border again to sort the paperwork for the cars to be shipped from Costa Rican border all the way to Panama border.
Wait, this is our cars, right? We're going to get some Vitaras or something.
Yeah, that's our cars. That's basically what we're gonna be shipping.
All right.
And once we clear the cars and the cars are on the way to the border, we are basically gonna have these 2 rental cars, and we're gonna continue our journey to Costa Rica. Our journey basically is gonna be from here to San Jose to meet up Mr. Carlos Rodriguez in La Guasima racetrack, and the next morning go across the border in Zigzaola, Caribbean side to Panama, and then having our tamborito lessons and to go to the Panama Canal. That's basically our trip for the next 2 days. So
You know what we're doing, right?
that is correct.
Because I'm still confused. Oh, wait, who's doing the Caribbean side?
That's you. That is you, sir.
Those are our cars, I think. The new rental. Not too bad. It's a lot of fun.
So at the risk of destroying the romanticized notion of travel and adventure, I've now been on the road for 12 days since I took my 4 a.m. flight from Delhi. No rest, no sleep. This last complication is the straw that breaks the camel's back. I'm now counting the hours between when this leg of the GLA adventure ends. I hope the leg ends before I do.
I'm happy. After another session of changing cars and packing and repacking, we were finally off. Our growling stomachs needed to be attended to before the long journey ahead, but what we did not know was how much that meal would cost us.
Five minutes after we drove out from the parking lot where we picked the cars up, we stopped at McDonald's to get a quick bite to eat. 2 identical cars parked at different sides of the lot. Obviously a lot of equipment and bags lying in the boot and on the back seat. 10 minutes after we were inside, somebody came and informed us that there was a problem with one of the cars. Walked out, found that the side window had been broken, obviously the door had been opened, and 3 bags had been pulled out. One bag has all the camera equipment with the exception of some stuff that we're using currently. The other bag had documents and the passport with all the visas of our cinematographer.
पासपोर्ट खो गया है, बटवा खो गया है, तो इसलिए मेरा कार्ड ब्लॉक करने के लिए नेट बैंकिंग जाना लगेगा।
We're currently at the police station close to where the theft took place, finding a police report, spoken to the Indian Embassy to initiate the process to get a temporary passport.
मेरा मेन ये है कि अभी पासपोर्ट का है, आईडी तो मैं कैसे भी ले सकता हूँ।
To be honest with you, I think basically their best guess is we've been followed since we're being filming along the way. Seems like someone spot us, along the road, and we actually being followed after we rented the cars.
And the CCTV footage, they were not able to get
They're gonna request
authorization
it, right? And so far they don't have an authorization. They've requested it, but it's it's a process that it has to follow through.
So the insurance guys just come from the rental company to verify everything that's just happened. To see we got the police papers, we got to show it to him. He's going to look at the car and say, okay, this is what happened, and maybe get us, or maybe he will get us replacement rental car so we can carry on with our journey. I tell you, sometimes some days, I don't know where it ends.
Broken glass, anyone? So we're renaming this the adventure where Osif and Dhruv shift a lot of bags and luggage.
And get stuck in. So basically, the man behind the camera, his passport is gone. We have applied for another one at the Indian Embassy, which is a lot of complication and running around, but I guess it'll happen tomorrow, hopefully. No, I think Monday now, day after now, in 2 days from now. We're loading up our second rental car now, and yeah.
Left San Jose this morning, just got a brief glimpse of the city, which is beautiful, up and down, incredible weather. We have very little visibility. We left the police station yesterday evening in Liberia after filing the police report. The insurance inspector for the rental car agency came, checked out the car, apologized on behalf of all Costa Ricans for the problems that we've been facing. What are you gonna do? These things happen when you're on the road. Everybody's safe, everything is taken care of. New passport documents are in process, and the GLA adventure motors on. Hectic few days in Costa Rica. What better way to wash away our tears and to bring big smiles to our faces than prawn, lobster, steak, pasta, and a little bit of the good life.
So this guy is amazing. He's always hungry. He always wants to stop and eat. And he's obviously overdone it this time. That's some lobster. That's some more lobster with spaghetti. That's another lobster. I know, when you order two, man.
We're at the Caribbean, man. I couldn't control myself.
I think bellissima. The food is proving to be awesome. The eyes are getting a nice workout.
Yeah. Costa Rica is redeeming itself.
It is redeeming.